To all you recently sober folks out there where the holidays feel hard, I need you to know this. You need to lean into being annoying. At some point, you're gonna find yourself at a holiday party saying something like, you've gotten really into drinking water. You're drinking so much water now. And the more you drink water, the more your body wants water. Like you've told it there's a resource of water. As you talk, you're gonna see the other person's eyes glazing over. Perfect. What happens when people are drinking? They get annoying. You're giving up drinking, not being annoying. You have to hear drunk people do karaoke. They're gonna hear about how you're into running now. Morning person now? Tell them about it. You don't even have to tell them if you only run for a little bit and then walk. They're not gonna know. They're hungover in bed. This is genuinely an important part of the recovery journey, I think, because you're establishing for yourself an identity as a sober person. You know how as a teenager you tried on different identities until something felt like a home? Well, make sobriety feel like a home. In your teens and early 20s, you can be really self-righteous. You're supposed to be. You are establishing your identity and fiercely guarding that foundation. And getting sober is like realizing you built your property along the water, and there is some renovation work to do. Back to square one, fiercely guarding the foundation. Early on, not drinking, I went through a running phase, an artist way phase, eating really healthy phase, eating really unhealthy phase, Trader Joe's sheet cake phase. Every time you're annoying, you establish a new anchor for yourself that you're a sober person. And when that little voice sneaks in and says, what about one? One couldn't hurt, those anchors click into place. I found myself being sneaky early on into not drinking, where I suddenly realized I was leaving myself breathing room, where I could kind of worm my way out and go, just at that time, drinking wasn't a great choice. And it didn't hit me until a year in, where I realized some part of me wanted to think, maybe I just needed a year off, and then I'll be good at moderation. Unfortunately, for that sneaky voice, I'd been annoying. So I got texts that were like, a year no drinking, congratulations. And didn't you say you got into running? And it was like, yeah. As those anchors click into place, yeah. At this point, I can make anything about my sobriety. Baked a pie for Thanksgiving. And as I approach 3 years no drinking, it's very much like making things from scratch. The holidays are hard, and it is a hard time to be sober. And a lot of you are gonna have to be around people who are drunk and annoying, and you listen to me. You owe it to yourself to be every bit as annoying.